Doo-doo. Okay, we're back. We're back in the mine. There we go. Just click wait. Hello.
This is what I'm not supposed to do, and I don't see any harm. I think
Bringing me some crepes. Thank you.
I don't agree with it.
You put them on a plate.
The dishes are in the dishwasher.
The dishes are in the dishwasher. Oh, we hear that. That's interesting.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Perhaps you're due for an adventure. Perhaps you're due for a funeral home.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups.
At the bottom of your
Alas,
teacups.
The heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now,
Heavens are very
devote
hazy.
yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation. You just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Observation deck. Oh, here we go. Well, at least it's not the poop deck. At least it's not.
Still, you don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know.
Huh.
You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring
Oh,
it
that's
into
nice.
focus on your own.
Yes, and I need to focus on my own too, eh? Ah, very nice.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
It's
May
freezing.
didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Huh.
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did
Amit.
I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm
Yes.
certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of
No.
course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either.
Yeah.
Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Well.
Put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Revelio.
That did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use?
How am I supposed to find that?
Hello again.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Confringo!
There we go. That's what looks can be deceiving. That's what anybody can know.
pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be.
Be boring. Oh, there's a Lumos thing. Okay, I'll return. F.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a
Prospective
third-rate
stargazer.
lunar scope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Hmm.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars
They are
still out.
cowards.
I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
I promise. Sounds exciting.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
I'm not a fan of stargazing.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual
Revelio.
stargazing.
That's a thing too.
Having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Yes.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
Yeah, you
You're sure?
scared. Thought you were gonna be scared.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Lumos.
It's just not as tidy as I
Revelio.
expected.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders
Lumos.
might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, I mean. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Telescope,
The
eh?
constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Ah.
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
Yeah.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable.
Too valuable.
Sure, you shall be
Well, just
credited in
because
my
you couldn't
memoirs
go
one
out on
day.
yourself. Couldn't go out yourself.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank
You
you.
should keep it.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Oh, how you pronounce your R's. Very good.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
And more quests. There's challenges. Click on map again. Closest place is there.
What are you up to now?
Here we go. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da. Do-do-do-do. Can't enter this, okay. Come on. There's B. There we go.
Revelio.
Here we go. Speed.
Revelio.
Very nice.
Psst, over here.
Psst,
Quietly.
over here.
I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Stay low.
What's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me
Letter.
that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Aye, aye, aye. These people are so boring. Well then, let's go.
I'll help you find the letter.
First, we must... I do not...
The Deadly Harrows. Oh yes, we all know.
Levioso!
Can I not fly? No. Of course
Revelio.
not. Of course I cannot fly. What would this be if it was only too easy? Oh, there we go.
I wonder what that does. Levioso! Defender! Levioso! Work. Perhaps something. Wingardium Leviosa! Repulso! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Defender! Wingardium Leviosa!
Ah, that's what Anne does, eh? Does the talent chart.
Revelio. Defender. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Natty. Is that the girl?
Revelio.
Is that the girl? The name's Natty. Oh, but a natty batty they are. Aye.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Oh, yes.
Revelio.
Can't do nothing.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Here we go. Come on, slowpoke.
That looks
Get
as if it
moving.
might raise the gate.
Yes, and that's an elevator down.
Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh no, we're just gonna do Accio.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Cheers. That's all that could do.
Revelio.
Come on.
Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Very nice.
Revelio.
Well done, smart guy.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
She whimpering. Why is she whimpering?
Restrain the beast!
What the hell? Ah, that's what it was. The half pigeon falcon thing. I remember that.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to the room.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, I
Very
do.
well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it.
Blast it.
There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Revelio.
No kidding.
We hope Natty stays out of trouble. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Not the safest place to sneak into. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
I heard something.
Time to teach someone.
Something's not right here. Revelio.
Running home. Back for good. Protect us.
Confringo.
Amateur.
Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Level 2 lock. Look at that. Can't go wrong with that.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. See, this is why we learn this. Because of bullshit reasons. Because of bullshit.
Revelio.
That's why we learn it.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Oh. Level 2 again. Very
Alohomora.
nice. This is what all those lock puzzles did for us. To make the game exciting.
Revelio.
Oh shit.
You're going home in a wooden box. Levioso.
Leviosa.
Here's 10 points. I demand that you release. Oh, I'm gonna get some.
Leviosa.
When I get.
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Feel like they only put them as that level to like be the same as me. Or they weren't even that strong.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I love it in video games when you get given wall hacks.
Revelio.
Ah, come on.
It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
There you go. Abracadabra. Oh, let's just see that right too. Oh, bro, look at this.
Oh!
Oh, bro.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I'm not deliberately trying to.
Faster, High Wing.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Hmm.
This is amazing.
I mean, it's alright.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's alright. Pretty boring, to be fair. Flying with them. It's a lot faster with the broomsticks.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Can we just use it as a pet whenever? New item unlocked. Oh, I was gonna think so. Bro.
wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
It's crazy. And when you're on the bird, you can't change the bird.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Okay. Room of requirement. Aha. Look at that. That's crazy. Septula. Oh, that is. Flying mount. Tame a gentle female thrustrel that will allow you to soar through the clouds on the back. Okay. Looks like a weird thing.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Well, looks can always be deceiving.
Away! Faster!
What say we pick up the pace a bit? Faster!
And the box he goes. Where you stop, nobody knows. Do 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 da do do da do do do. That's where he is, eh? Yes, we need to speak with Sebastian, as I want to still learn some evil spells, as it was, from Sebastian. Only way I can do that is if
Anything
I
to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too
talk
risky.
to him.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Revelio. What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I'm curious.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible.
He had no
Poor
choice.
Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
He'll change his mind. Just disappear. Yeah, as soon as I place a plate down. Goes up and disappears. About right. Goes and disappears. Bro, it's about right.
Revelio. You would be wise not to underestimate. Student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl.
Your
I was
owl.
able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio.
No time to waste. And go. Let's ain't no way.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Oh. Ah, very nice. You can learn them with Sebastian. Oh, yes.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for...
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been...
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow, I'm afraid to leave. In case...
We'll find your son, Mrs.
Thank you.
Please do not...
Revelio.
Where could Archie have gone?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow.
Revelio.
I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Rock and Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle!
Beast, welcome.
He would not have done this to his own hideout.
No.
Someone came here looking for him.
Revelio.
Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio. Leviosa, Protego. Accio. Stupid one. Leviosa. Gringo. Stupid one. Defender. Stupid one. Accio. Confringo. Levioso.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
No.
I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Revelio.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do.
Accio.
I think those of us who have witnessed death
Revelio.
deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father
Revelio.
was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Yeah, come on.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. You're going Expulso. Not my best work.
Perhaps you ought to give
Petrificus Totalus!
Finite.
Incendio.
Plan to
Come now.
Petrificus Totalus!
Let's go, sir. How did you manage that?
Accio.
Petrificus Totalus! Thought you was ready, did you? Not so tough now, are you?
Confringo. Superfly.
I did not expect this tent
Revelio.
to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Da-da.
Confringo.
What's this?
Defender.
A child wanders too far from home.
Protego.
You little
Brachio.
I'm embarrassed for you.
I'm not done with. Caught them in a rumble. Back. Stupid.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Don't feel that.
Arresto momentum.
I'll make you wish you were back at novice.
Stupefy. Accio. Confringo.
Wait till I defend.
Petrificus Totalus! On your toes, my little tree. It's a symbol. Did I...
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
Well, we know where the kid is. He's under the stairs, isn't he?
Your help!
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud.
Revelio.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
A level 1 lock, eh? There's barely anything. There's barely anything secure. I give this kid a level 1 lock.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Yes, we're gonna fly on a broomstick. Okay. Except you're gonna miss all the exciting bit. Or we just stuff him in a bag and bringing him back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother,
Oh, you knew he was here. We sat next to you.
Father's friends are in danger. took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Yeah, well, we'll see them in a second. That's... Actually, to be fair, we'll listen to what our conversation
Your
is.
husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
Huh.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
Or the threat could be neutralized.
Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can...
Not to worry, Mrs. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
That's one way of thinking about it. That's one way.
I must learn more about
I
Mr.
just
Rico's
done it.
friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
I love it when things are slow. Come on. There he is. There's Sebastian. I'm gonna say hello to him. Of the utmost haste. No, we're just getting all our spells in it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I really want to get the rest of me spells. Let's see how far are we with our spells. What do we have left? Like these 3, 4. Ooh, that one's a good one. 5, 6. Transform. That'll be an interesting one.
You're here. Brilliant.
We can get 3 of our
How is he
spells and then we've
throughout?
only got 3
What
more
happened to
left.
Dominus? I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be.
The better we are.
Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Come on then, Slowpoke. Show me the way.
Keep an eye out.
Lumos.
Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Ah, this is that one thing in Harry Potter.
Arrest that momentum. Glaciers.
Okay.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Oh, there he is. The guy who sucks his thumb.
Hello, Ominous.
Hello,
Hold on a
Ominous.
moment.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status.
No.
She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
Go back, yeah.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
There we go.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? Expelliarmus tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Yep.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Levioso. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Yeah.
Ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Lumos.
Come on, that was a good one.
Revelio.
It's
Lumos.
like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, I know what we have to do in this. We need to do Reparo.
Journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Repairos. Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me."
There's
I'm
a snake.
Parselmouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known Parselmouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak Parseltongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Yeah.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio. Lumos.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Confringo! The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio. Look closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Confringo! Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Deep within Hogwarts, I'm afraid you lose the way. The dark side and light in these braziers corridor helping shan't lose heart. Change by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin. Revelio.
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Revelio.
Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial.
Lumos.
Ah.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Revelio.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Interesting.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work. Revelio.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Yeah.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where. Lumos.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. She was my favorite person in the world for it. Lumos.
So I need to figure out what that one was. just as I've been there. So that's O and an A. An O and an A. That's what we're looking at it as.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Yep.
Lumos.
I'm gonna say it's not by chance.
Spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now. Revelio.
Lumos.
Aye.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This
Lumos.
is where she died.
Oh shit.
This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone.
Yep.
My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's
Yep.
why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Yeah.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable
Things.
I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive
myself.
That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Hmm. Crucio. Look at that. There we go.
Ready?
I'm ready. way. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Revelio.
Made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind.
Oh, yes.
This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read
Learn it.
Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Aye. Interesting.
I don't want to leave.
Revelio.
But I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you,
Crucio, though. It's crazy.
never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Uh-huh. No, very nice.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
There they go. That makes sense. We got Crucio, though. That's crazy.
Revelio.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Mm-hmm. Ah, the walls are opening in. Deke is at a fort, and so it's time to expand the walls. What the hell is that?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts.
Leech juice.
Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
That's what we will do.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I do like the blazer. Put on a top hat. It's a bit strange wearing a top hat too, though, to be fair. Hmm. Oh. Oh, that's a powerful one. Oh, with like the dark arts. Very nice. They're pretty exciting. And say, and go insane. And now. Oh shit. Cradles, that's like a. It's a copyright song.
Incendio!
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Levioso!
Crucial.
Potato! Stupid! Confringo! What are you, a gobstone? Levioso! Stupid! Accio! All right, have your fun! Confringo! Stop! Take it! What the? Levioso! Accio! Speliomus! Confringo! Revelio!
There you go. Spender's cabin.
Revelio! Confringo!
Tobbs's master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Crucio! Levioso!
Accio.
Potato! Stupefy!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Crucio!
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Revelio!
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Crucio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Crucio! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Click! Levioso! Confringo! Crucio! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio. Levioso, Confringo, Crucio. Levioso, Protego. Accio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo. Revelio.
Da 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 do do.
Revelio. Crucio. Confringo. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Crucio. Confringo. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucio. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Search for Tobbs.
Confringo.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio.
Even though it's a range attack, you still have to be within range and able for it to hit.
Confringo.
It's pretty annoying.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
It looks like Tobbs. If you find Tobbs' body, the big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and deserved this punishment. Tobbs feels weak, sleepy. Tobbs must.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Reparo.
Doesn't work, does Reparo? What's the point in having a repair spell if you can't bring people back to life? Nice.
Revelio.
So your friend is dead. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Your friend is dead.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Reparo. Revelio.
Forbidden Forest. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da. This is some unfortunate news, but I gotta tell you it, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated.
Yeah.
Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Can't ever go wrong with more of the same potion. Oh yes. Man. There we go. Rockwell Castle. Right. Well, we got Crucio now. We just need a couple more of these well advanced magic tricks, which is very nice. Very nice to see that we're just there.
One less human to worry about.
To your knees. You're no match.
Potato, come on.
Accio.
Confringo.
Levioso! Accio!
I won't rest.
Stupid! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Levioso! Accio! Crucio! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio!
Give him a piece of my mind.
Over here.
Mr. Figs, eh? Hold on. But yeah, I'm pretty happy we got the Crucio. We just need the other ones now. Avocadabra and Imperio. Enemies to fight as they were company while under your control. They take reduced damage from other enemies. Preload their allergies to you. Also curse the victims and curse enemies take extra damage. Cool. Very nice. Kills enemies instantly. Abracadabra. Oh, it's going to be exciting.
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio!
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Accio! Confringo! Crucio! Accio! Confringo! Protego! Well, Revelio!
Up there. That's our way in.
Revelio!
Yep.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio!
Very nice. Very easy.
Your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
Aye, evil villain plot.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for
The
stores
plot
of magic.
thickens.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Aye. Exciting. Exciting. Ooh.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Abracadabra. For goodness sake.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Is that the best you got?
Expulso! I won't rest. Confringo. Why have you not run away? Intent to die, do you? I should have been
Revelio.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a thing. That's what I was thinking of. Thinking they'll set back all to Ultra.
Revelio.
Doesn't matter too much, I guess. Game looks good. Just makes it run worse. I think we'll change them down to high.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Glaciers. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Yeah.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Oh, there he is. Ew. Talk to him first.
The goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Yeah.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
The second trial. I was gonna say, we've barely done anything for hitting the surface with all these trials yet.
Revelio.
Interact.
Levioso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
There we go. Crazy trials.
Levioso. Accio. Cabalso. Path. I need to move it. Confringo. Glacius. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Looks like we're having a fight.
Leviosa.
Da-da. And love is sweet. And go where ours meet.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Stupid one. Depulso. Confringo. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Protego. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
I know what we're doing.
believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
We're smart. We're smart.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Protect! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio!
Ain't too deft. Need to sell some gear. As soon as you take their weapons away from them, they're like really weak. Jump.
Expelliarmus. 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 Levioso. Accio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Didn't really do much.
Revelio.
That's another battle.
Expelliarmus. Finger. Crucio. Confringo. Protego. Stupima. Glacis. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Stupima. Levioso. Protego. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Defender. Expelliarmus.
There we go. Oh, another big boss man. There we go. We messed up a couple of times there, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That looks cool. Cries, hey? Sheds a tear.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in.
It's a lady with the powers.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
we're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died.
Yeah. But it's gonna change now.
I confirm that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
What have you done? You can only see what's sealed in the jar, not know the power that may hold. Different from what I've seen before. It's like, okay. Says thank you. Of course. It's interesting that. Power to take pain away. And then decides to speak straight away after.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain.
Pain.
You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Ah, another person, eh?
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Yep. Aye. Well, how long we've been streaming for? Good 2 hours, eh? 2 hours 30. Aye. Can I leave it off here for Harry Potter stuff? It has been good though. It's been alright. I could do another 2 hours to be fair. But yeah, to say that I don't have a headache would be untruthful. And yeah, It's cool though, what we've been doing. I hope you guys have enjoyed that stuff with the Hogwarts Legacy that we've done so far. We got more so-and-so things to learn. I'm wanting to get some more of them quests with Sebastian to learn the more dark arts magic stuff, because that's always really cool. I do like those things are being learnt. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed everything, and I hope to see you all around next time. Goodbye. See you, gamers. Bye.